welcome back. Right. So I just want to explain something quickly before I do another lay. Right. So this is all masculine. So this is the moon as male force. Do you know what I mean? This is masculine moon. So earlier I said feminine moon. I said because obviously again, she's the only goddess. The only woman on here is on the Two of Cups. Do you know what I mean? Because the moon is masculine and feminine. It's instinct. It's mother nature. It's instinct. Do you know what I mean? Instinct is not male or female, is it? It's instinct. So this is like an androgynous moon. Do you know what I mean? So this is the moon as androgyny. Do you know what I mean? And we've harnessed the androgynous energies of the moon and the sun, and they've been united because we're talking about energy. Do you know what I mean? We're talking about life's light source energy. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, and we can see that the lay is dominated by cups. Do you know what I mean? So this is emotion, I think this is emotion and energy. Do you know what I mean? Energy, emotion. So I just wanted to clear that up. You know what I mean? So it's obviously male moon, masculine force. I think at this time. All right, so I'm gonna put these cards away, and then I'm gonna do another lay and see what this links to. So I'm not gonna count these back in on like order. I'm just going to put them back in wherever they want to go in. Let's just balance it out a bit. Make sure we get them all in. Yeah. Right, and then I'm going to shuffle these and then see what we get today. But yeah, I am really pleased with that last link because it shows that look, I think there's a serious alignment going on. I think that it's a case of we're working with the kind of spiritual plane, mental plane, and I think that's as the saying goes, all is mind and it all is mental. So I'm on for like, yeah, we're bringing this from the mental plane and grounding it in the reality, and it is credit to the tarot. Do you know what I mean? Simple. Any kind of fairground tricks of the tarot or saying that the tarot is nonsense, this, that, and the other, says that, well, so's your religion then, because the tarot is the religion. So you can't get away from that. It's an aspect of it. It's a key to it. It's an aspect of it. That's not up for debate, I don't think. And we're only trying to unify the knowledge so that all good knowledge is universal, isn't it? Really. So we want good knowledge. We want good info, as much good info as we can get. To blow this joint. That's like what I'm thinking. So let's see. Two cards there. So we'll go. What's that? The Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords. So she's upside down. He's downside up. We'll put them two in. Three of Swords, downside up. Empress, upside down. Okay, them three like that. Emperor, upside down. We're gonna go Nine of Cups, upside down. Six of Pentacles, downside up. Queen of Cups, downside up. Emperor, upside down. And then we need one more card. Shit, give me a break. I don't like this. And I've got 2 cards and I don't know. So look, 2 cards. I'm going to go, first one, 3 of Cups, upside down. Yeah, and I'm going to leave that out. The 10 of Pentacles. That was the second card. I'm not happy about that. I don't like it being kind of, that to me is a bit too, let it go. Those are the cards. We're going to go with the cards that have come up. So, right, so what we're going to do. And looking at this doesn't look too bad, you know what I mean? It's like the Queen of Cups. Well, no, we've got the Queen of Swords. So all the top row is swords. Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, 3 of Swords. So that's all swords. That's all mine up there. Pardon me. Then the middle, beautiful, 3, 9, 6. Empress, 9 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 3, 9, 6. Beautiful number. 3. Oh my gosh, look, we've got 3, 6, 3. 3, 9, 6. And then we've got, and then the last row, Queen of Cups, downside up, Emperor, 4, and 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups, which is, it links Empress again. That links Empress, you know what I mean? That 3 of Cups is Empress. So we've got 3, 4, 3. Do you know what I mean? So again, this masculine, the Empress sits at the center, is in the middle at the bottom. So this, looking at this light, that's a beautiful light. Do you know what I mean? I always say that it's a beautiful, because it is, you look at the line, you're like, yo, look at all the 3s in this. We've got 3, 3, 3. Do you know what I mean? We've got, and then we've got, no, and that's just on the face value. On the face values, we've got 3, 3, 3. But don't forget, Queen comes in it as a 3, and we've got 2 queens. So we've got 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2 3s, a 6. A 6 reverses a 9. Do you know what I mean? The only one that sits at the centre is the number 4, which is the Emperor. Yeah, he sits in the centre, stable with all of these 3, with all the Empress and all the 3s round him, and all the 6s and 9s going round him. Listen, this is a beautiful light. Just looking at these cards now, that this is showing the work. This is showing the work, or what's at play, because the maths, you can already see the maths on here is going to be correct. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be correct. So we're really in a good spot. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, look, we've got cups, 3 cups, 9 cups, Queen of Cups. Even in the downside up position, she's still golden. She's underneath her Empress, and she's next to, and she's linked to the Queen of Swords. So her emotions are linked to the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords golden with her sword going straight up. So this links justice on the overlay. Do you know what I mean? Because it's her sword that goes straight up. Then the woman on justice, that androgynous figure, is the Queen of Swords as well, and she's the Ace of Swords, but she's balanced, and this Queen is balanced. You know what I mean? She's above the Empress, and the Cups is the emotion in the earth. So this card of is beautiful. And then all of that mind from the Queen is dealt with by the Page again. The Page in the higher position. Do you know what I mean? Like there's no conflict with that coming down, with the mind coming down. There's no blockages. The 3 of Swords, but the 3 of Swords in the downward up. So the heart is held. It gives gifts. It's got gifts underneath it. It's got the 3 of Cups underneath that. This is not, there's no negative in this heart. This heart is raised up. The 3 of Swords heart is raised up. It's above. Do you know what I mean? It sits on top. It's on top of the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is a mint card. And we go 3, 6, 3. So there's a balance there already, because 2 3s are 6. So this fits. These three blades go into these 3 chalices. So like what is it? You know, like in the pagan tradition, you got the chalice and the FA and the blade, and you do this. You know what I mean? And obviously, this is sacred. This is 3 swords goes into these 3 cups, and that produces the 6, all of the gifts. Do you know what I mean? So looking at this lay, yeah, we're moved, and we've got the 9 of cups at the center. We've got the Emperor, then you got the Nine of Cups above him at the centre. That's a golden card anyway. That's a good card because that means you're sure in your emotions. You're good. You know what I mean? Your emotions are high. Yeah, that's brilliant. Um, yeah, and look, linked to him is the Empress. So this is, this is a power line. I haven't even done the numbers yet. I haven't even run the numbers yet. So let me just put these in, and because it does look Queen. So Queen of Swords 3. So we're gonna go page 6 swords and then 3. So look at that 3, 6, 3. And we've got 3 Empress, 9 Cups, and 6. Look at this. Pentacles. Look at this. And we've got 3 Cups. And then we've got 4 Emperor. And then we've got 3 Cups. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So instantly, as we look at this, just look, that is just dominated by the 3, 6, and 9. Look, 3, 6, 9, 3 and 6s. You know what I mean? That's the dominant thing. And then we've got 1, 4. There's 1, 4 at the centre, the Emperor at the centre. Do you know what I mean? So even that lay is just that's golden. You can see that is correct. You can see it's correct. So we're gonna do the math. 3 plus 3 is 6. So it's 12. Right, we're gonna do our 12, which is our 3. Reverse. 1 is 3. Then we're gonna go our beautiful number 396. You know what I mean? So 18. 6. Back to our 39, 36 straight away. 36 plus was 10 is our 1. And then so we're going to go 9, 10, 13, our beautiful number, because we love our 13. 4, and then we're going to go 9, 10. 10, which is 1. And then we'll go this way. We've got all these 3s coming down. 3, 6, 9. So we go 9, reverse 6. Then we're going to go 15, 6, 9, 15, 19. 1, and then 16, 7, and then we've got our 3, 6, 3, so 12 again. Nine, 10, exactly the same number combination. 3, 9, 1, 9, 1, 3, 9, 10, 13. So our 13 again, which could be our 22. Right, and then we've got 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 gives us our 7. Right, so I don't know if we have to do it again, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to go 2, 6, 8. And then it goes 2, 6, 8. So we've got our 1, 7, 8. We've got our outcome of 1, 7, 8. Our 7, 1, 8 links us back to the I Ching. And then we've got our 4, 4, which is 8. 2, 8. Again, we're going to say all of the star constellations. The Kebra Nagast, if I had that book, I'd be going into that. But we'll link the star constellations. But we've got our 41, and our 47. So again, we're going to check our 74. We're going to check our 14 and 41. I think the full, no, I was going to think the 14 is going to link us back to Abraham in some way because we've had that combination come up. I'm not sure because there's no number 2. There's no number 2 in the outcome numbers, and I know that that number in the book ends on page 207. So I'm not sure if it's going to be that because I can't see any 2s in the outcome numbers. So that might be 41 or something. Again, it's got to be checked. 44, we know, is smoke. This could be leading us from there towards something else. So we're going to check that, and then we've got our 47. It could be. We know our 40. We know our 74 and our 71. What that links to. So we can see that that's embedded in here. We are following. We've also got this number coming down. I can see a 1943, 1944, 16, 17. We've got a 36 or 39, 16, 17, 18. And we've got, and this is another code, I've just seen it now. We've got a 16, 17, 18, and 19. So I'm just going to put that in and we'll come back to that. So we go 16. 16, 17, 18, and 19. Right, so I've done the lay. Right, I'm gonna go into this. You know what I mean, because well, I might as well do. I'm going into it now. Then, right. So we've got the 16, 17, 18. I know this is going to link to I Ching and the process. So a process that we go into, or a process that you go into each month. This is going to link to so have we got, okay, so we've got hexagram 16, you enthusiasm. This starts from page, this starts from page 67. So we've got 16 and we've got 67, yeah. You enthusiasm. We read from here, and this is going to be a process. So from 16, link, hexagram 17, following. So enthusiasm, following, 17, because we've got our 1-7. 18, coup, work on what has been spoiled, decay. That's from 74, 75, yeah. So that's our link on the last one, but 74. Then read through to hexagram 19, Lin, approach, which starts on page 78. There's our 78. And then read through to the end. Before hexagram 20, last page, 81. And there's our 81, yeah? So we are here. We're there. So meaning hexagram 16, 17, 18, and 19 are one process, a process of enthusiasm, following with enthusiasm, approach, so in reverse and forward, approach, a following with enthusiasm to work on what has been spoiled. So that's a process that you should go into in it. So you should, when you come to a new thing, you approach it with enthusiasm. You know what I mean? Whatever that thing is that's going on in your life, and do you know what I mean? You want to start a new career, so whatever it is, you approach it with enthusiasm. Do you know what I mean? And you start following it. Do you know what I mean? You're following it. You're trying to follow your path, and you're approaching that path and following it with enthusiasm. And you're always going to work on what has been spoiled in that thing, because you're always trying to make things better. So you buy a business and it's failing. You're going to look for what has been spoiled in that business in order for you to make it viable, to make it better again. Do you know what I mean? That's how you approach situations, isn't it? That's how you're to approach your life. You're supposed to approach it with enthusiasm and to look at it and go, yeah, do you know what I mean? Let's work on what's have I spoiled in my life, what's in my life isn't going right. And then you start following that thing, you start leading that thing, because again, we're going back to the cards we've just done, because we're leading and following. We're leading in the right direction and we're following in the right direction, because we are looking to work on what has been spoiled, and we look to do that work with enthusiasm. We approach that work with enthusiasm. We're following the pattern, do you know what I mean, so that we can work on what has been spoiled, do you know what I mean? So this, for me, is beautiful. That is that first, that's that there, them lines there, that's all this here box stuff. I know that's what that is, yeah, because that's what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. So like, that is good, because that is a good foundation of how to approach life. Do you know what I mean? Approach things with enthusiasm. That's good wisdom. Do you know what I mean? Try and find the things that have been spoiled in your life, the things that are in you that ain't working to your best. Yeah, try and work on those. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. And we're following that. You know what I mean? We recognize that when we follow this and we do the work and we work on these things that have been spoiled in us, i.e., bad psychology, bad negative understandings, bad ways of approaching people because we think this, that, and the other. Once we start to work on that, yeah, we start to get better in it. We're trying to get better. We have more enthusiasm to do the work, you know what I mean? And we start to approach things with enthusiasm, because we know that there's good results from working on what has been spoiled, you know what I mean? So that to me is all good. That's all good stuff. So I'm going to write this in, right? That is the first link. And then again, I can also see the 178, the 718, and the 174, which then takes us to and links us back to yesterday, hexagram 64, just the page numbers. We haven't got, well, we can link that 6 and the 4, but it means I have to put a line in across like that. But we can do the reverse 9 and 4, so we can go hexagram 64, which is there, and we can just do directly the page numbers 714, 714, 2, 718 to 718, the end of the book, 718, 718's there. Yeah, before completion. Well, before completion can't happen until we have worked on what has been spoiled, until we are following and working on what has been spoiled and approaching that with enthusiasm and trying to get on board with this and get on this, right? We can't come to completion, like there can't be a completion, there can't be after completion. There's got to be continuous before completion, because we are always trying to work on what has been spoiled. Do you know what I mean? And this is an ongoing process until at some point we're going to come to after, well, we come to before completion, and then after completion is at the end of a cycle. So when we come to this 9999 number, I think, and when it's all the nines and all six, because this is endings and beginnings of cycles. So I'm happy with that, and all of the numbers link that. So we're here. We're going to write this in of the process that we're in of now, of like for this day or moving forward. We're working on what's been spoiled. You know what I mean? We're doing that with enthusiasm. We're following in the right way. For me, I'm following my cycle, sun, moon, stars. We're doing our grounding work. We're looking at the numbers fit the pattern. Yeah, we're following now. We're going to go, yeah, what can I do to help better myself? So I'm happy with that. Before completion, yeah, this is before completion. So we're now moving in the right space. We're approaching life with the right attitude, with enthusiasm. Do you know what I mean? We're not saying it's all happy-go-lucky, but it's not all bad. Do you know what I mean? A bit of enthusiasm can go a long way with approaching people and looking at life and going to a job interview. You don't want to turn up depressed here, do you know what I mean? So, come to this interview, I'm all depressed off my head, and that's what I mean. We need some enthusiasm, do you know what I mean, to get things going. So again, for me, that's all good. That's a nice, healthy way of me looking at life. So I'm writing that in. And again, all the numbers link, all that number patterns there. And it's just going to be, this is where I'm going to have to look at the other one, this 913 and this 673, right? And then, yeah, so I'm linking that in, that one there, that one there. So that's this first bit, do you know what I mean? So that's the link we've got today for the I Ching. I'm gonna stop the video, upload this one, and then I'm gonna have another look to see if there's any others in the book. But I hope you get that, do you know what I mean? And I hope you understand where I'm trying to like come from with that, like understanding there of being in that space now. Like this is a mental space that I'm in now, do you know what I mean? So this is yeah, look at what it is that you want to create. Look at it, come to it with enthusiasm. Come to it with like, you think you've been doing the work, you've done this thing, and we come with enthusiasm because we think it's healthy. And again, the tarot to me brings it full circle. It's a mystery, and we start to bring it into a bit of order. Do you know what I mean? So they all work together. So a nice one for that, and then I will be back later. Please subscribe, please share this video if you think this is valid, do you know what I mean? And like I'd like to have more subscribers, so thank you. Nice one. I'll catch you in a bit. Bye.